Today I'm rebuilding a 0 overall team with absolutely 0 players. We're starting with nothing, but to give us a little head start into our journey, we have 10 first round picks for the upcoming draft. Let's see how long it takes for us to become a competitive team.
Crow, stupid experiments.
So I thought we'd have a bit more money than that, to be completely honest. What is going to happen when we go to week 1? I know the computer will more than likely sign players, but I just hope that they're bad players, you know what I mean? Oh, okay. We're sending the ghost squad out there. So we're just taking the year off. Straight out the gate. I need me a quarterback. Mike Pope, top 5 projected quarterback. And we're clearly going to be a top fit for everybody. So we did sign some players. So we've already gone from a 0 overall to a 68 overall in 1 week. Pretty good. We have Nick Foles. Okay, so Khalil Herbert is our star player. We got good old Zylstra, whoever the fluff that is. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I know I do this for a living, but I don't know anybody. I know this guy. This is Gabe Williams. Oh, shit. That's a star player in my book right there. No surprises. We're 0-7. Well, it looks like that quarterback dropped out of the top 5. I don't know where he's gone. Okay, worst case scenario, we'll pick him up, but I'm definitely not using a top pick on him. Also, what are the odds we have 10 first round picks and we only have 1 in the top 5? And that first pick is guaranteed ours because we're 0-7. This is bad. Falcons beat us 38-0. There's no way we beat the Bears. We dropped 15 in the final quarter. Nick Foles had a really good day. Oh, we traded Kyler Murray. What happened to Justin Fields? They're just not using him anymore. Kyler's their franchise quarterback. How down bad must this Chicago team be? Nick Foles wasn't even the worst quarterback. He did have 8 touchdowns and 23 picks. Threw 2 of those touchdowns in that Bears game. Khalil Herbert had 700 yards. That's fantastic. Zylstra, my favorite player of all time, out of Minnesota State. Hey, man, they look legit. Minnesota State fan from day one. I low-key want this guy to become the new face of our franchises. We'll keep him on the roster. I mean, I'll try and re-sign him and everything. I might forget, but... And we're up to a 70. We should have hella money. Hold on, first and foremost. We're going to give him a 7-year deal, $2 million, and we'll give you a $3.5 million bonus. This is exactly the offer. Pleasure doing business, Zylstra. So I'm not really looking for anybody over the age of 30. More looking for youth that I can develop, you know? Jeremy Chin. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is a good contract. Donovan Peoples-Jones. Cheeky $5 million bonus. Grant Delpit. Ooh, now this is a good pickup. Last time I'll spend a bit more money, I swear. Jeff Okudah would be another awesome pickup. Not a lot of money either. Nice. We got all 5 of them. There was a time when if I saw Khalil Mack in the free agency, I'd do a backflip, but Terrell Edmonds looks like if I don't sign him, he's going to beat me up. Terrence Steele, though, now this is somebody I could get behind. We need some O-linemen badly. Nobody else seems to be offering him either. I'm starting to think that these quarterbacks aren't very good. Top 5 projected, but round 3-4 talent. Like, he's just not it. Then we got Charlie Olsen, who doesn't look too bad. He's definitely round 1 talent, that's for sure. I'm just a little bit worried because we have 10 first round picks and I don't think we have very good draft picks. Number 1 overall, though, projected is Charlie Olsen. And then we pick at 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 11. And 16 and 17 and 22 and 24. I think Marquise Rodriguez is the play because any top 5 projected cornerback has to be somewhat generational. A catching looks really, really good. A-man coverage. I mean, this is my guy right here. Rodriguez is a hidden development out of Oklahoma State. The only problem is he is 23 years old, but he's 6'3", so 93 excel, 93 speed. At 6'3", that's a franchise corner right there. See, I told you Charlie Olsen was still going to be here. We do need a quarterback. It is what it is. Let's pick him up. Normal development. That stings. 97 throw power, though. Ernest Fowler. Looking pretty dang good. A awareness, A impact, A run block. This is my guy. Another normal dev. We do need a star wide receiver. This is just purely speculation, but anytime I've drafted somebody with this face, they've been an absolute beast. So I'm taking a chance here. DeAndre Shivers. Welcome to Honolulu. He's a hidden dev. 98 excel, 95 speed. Now we have a number 1 target for our quarterback. I think we should beef up the O-line as well. A impact, a lead block. Pass block power is a D though. Let's let a fly have a bit of fun. Hidden development. I don't know what's going on with the background, by the way. It's pissing me off too, don't worry. Okay, this is much better. Now I can actually see what's going on. Nathan Bullock down here, rocking with the all A's. This guy, it looks incredibly disgusting. Disgusting in a good way. He's a hidden development out of Louisville, 22 years old. We like what we see. There's not really body on the D line that looks like they can help us that much. Newman will be better than anybody we have at the moment. He's hidden dev, so he could be good. We're going with the hefty lefty. Billy Schwartz, we don't have an O-line. I think we might have signed one in free agency. This guy looks like bait. 6'1", 233. Let's get ourselves a running back. George Biddle. If we can try and get a safety or something, Enrique Franklin looks pretty solid out of Bama, but Dante Galloway is definitely bait. All of these safeties look like bait. What about strong safety? Similar story here, if I'm being honest. At least with Chuck Fort, we know exactly what we're getting. You know what? He's bait, but whatever. Let's go Chuck Fort. Just bolster up the defense a little bit. We have no remaining picks. We had 10 all in the first round. I'm going to go Michael Farrell. We're going to have the tallest cornerback duo of all time. Can never go wrong. Here we go. Hidden development, 95 COD. Again, a burner, 92 excel, 93 speed. At 6'2", this is ridiculous. Like, they got to nerf the cornerbacks or at least buff everything else. So I learned from my last little rebuild that development is the best thing you can get right out the gate. So let's increase the quarterback gain. Got to get that. Might as well get the one for wide receivers as well, because if this Shivers guy is as good as I expect him to be, our cornerbacks are also going to be really, really solid. So let's straight away get lockdown machine. And we're a 76. O-line needs a lot of work. I thought we drafted more O-linemen. Zylstra is still on the roster. And then we got Shivers, of course, our future star wide receiver. Ability slot, is that spoiling something here? I wish I wouldn't give it away like that, but he's an 80 overall. I didn't even look at the recap, by the way. Our running back's a 73, so he's going to chill behind Khalil Herbert. Bullock is a 77. Newman's a 74. We're going to have to change up the scheme as well. Rodriguez is an 80 overall. Farrell comes up to cornerback 2. I swear Mike McGlinchey used to be a 97 overall. What happened? See, now we got Gerald Bennett in here, and I'm just reconsidering everything from last year. Although his awareness isn't that great. You know what? I'm happy with my quarterback. It is week 8, though, so we should be able to see what majority of our rookies are, if not all of them. I'm expecting superstar for Shivers. The cornerback we got, he's an X factor. Okay, so that's why we needed to prioritize Rodriguez. We got him with the first pick, and it was well worth it. And I saw before that the other cornerback was a star dev, which isn't bad. Quarterback's just struggling. You see, Olsen was not the play, man. Shivers progressing nicely. Still just going to keep going into deep threat. Let me get one of these defensive ends, though. So Gerald Bennett has officially been scouted. And he's around 2 to 3 talent. So we're not pulling the trigger on him. It's going to have to be Cam Brown. Like, I think this is just the guy. It would be like the 7th right tackle we've gotten. But we need everything we can get. Cody is definitely bait, but at the same time, we really need a defensive end, so it might even be Luke Taylor. They're only really talking high of him as well. Poor Charlie Olsen, man. Last in passing touchdowns. 14 touchdowns, 15 picks. Hey, it's still better than Nick Foles, am I right? This year, obviously, again, was a pure progression season. Next year is when we're going to start taking things a bit more serious, get ourselves a playbook, a scheme, all that good stuff. The first 2 years had to be dedicated getting ourselves set up since we started from a 68. So DeAndre Shivers, 729 yards his rookie season. If we can get a quarterback, we might pick one up. Nathan Bullock led the team in tackles, 103 as a rookie. He's an award winner. He very well might have won Defensive Rookie of the Year. Marquise Rodriguez, day 1 starter, X Factor. 3 picks. Delpit, not bad as well. At Chuck Fort, somebody who must have got quite a bit of game time. I wasn't expecting him to start at free safety, but clearly he was. Things are already getting a little bit crazy, and it's only 2024. Yeah, we didn't win offensive or defensive rookie. Nathan Bullock is a... Did we already figure out he was a superstar? Reach elite already. 116 mil. This is what I'm talking about. So we, again, can go kind of crazy here. This is what I mean. Jamal Adams, straight away. Just going to sign him for 5 years just so I don't have to worry about re-signing him. This is kind of what I'm talking about. So a quarterback has arisen. I kind of would prefer Tua over our quarterback. It's nothing against the young fella. I just don't think that he will ever be a franchise quarterback. And I knew that as soon as I saw the normal dev. Gonna give him a lot of money. I understand he is a quarterback. Although we have to win before these rookies come off contract. Otherwise, we are going to be broke. David Long, though. Not bad. Low risk, player friendly. I know this isn't sustainable, but this isn't a 50-year rebuild. So we signed Jamal Adams and we got Jedrick Wills. It's between us and the Lions for Tua. My dude is Polynesian. There's no way you're considering going to Detroit over Hawaii. There's just no chance, bro. Tua went to the Lions. Now that I think about it, we needed him so badly, but the competition is heating up. Just sign, mate. Like, what's going on here? We actually have the second pick. Brent Watson off the board. I'm pretty sure that guy was a bait pick. No, it was Cody that was a bait pick, but it was Luke Taylor that we wanted. Next year, I'm hoping that there's some kind of big star quarterback in there that we can pick up. For now, though, Luke Taylor's our guy. I'm hoping he turns out better than the other guy. He's a hidden dev as well. Everything's looking kind of good, though. I mean, obviously, more O-lineman is the play here, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Edward Bennett, second round, pick 2, hidden dev. Only thing is a B, pass block power, but everything else looks to be in order. Round 7, got to go fullback here. Let's get Raekwon Scott. Normal def, you know what? He's better than any fullback we had on the roster. And he's got 8 impact. Good enough for me. No, Brent Watson was a 73 as well. Goldstein was the 77. Oh, man, that really, really sucks. Of course, the cornerback's just dominating. Cody Goldstein, he was also a hidden development. You know what? With that haircut, you can keep him. I don't want him. But yeah, in short, not very good. We got a pretty decent fullback. Got 2 offensive linemen back-to-back. Chris Balmer in the 5th round. And Edward Barnett was a hidden development too. So hopefully he turns out to be something special. The defense overtook the offense, which is very surprising. There's still a lot of work to do, of course. A lot of development to going on. And the best part is we have a crap ton of money. So I'm starting to think the draft is becoming more and more irrelevant by the year. Obviously, we're in the market for a quarterback, a left end, and O-lineman. Now with Jamal Adams, the secondary is absolutely stacked. Oh, what happened? Zylstra is playing center, right guard, and tight end. What happened? Now, Jamal Adams is here, so where is he on the freaking depth chart? Okay, this is looking a bit better. Still got my boy Zylstra. Jamal Adams is now there. Okay. We're going to start Fort as well here at free safety. The team looks unbelievably better now. We're going to start Barnett and Bulmer. And then we got Taylor, of course, at left end as well. The progression's coming along super nicely. We're pretty much maxed on everything. Now we can finally start working on quarterback guru. Start getting our quarterback up. Definitely going to start with the quarterback, though, for sure. I'm not giving up on him yet, even though I did try it. And I will admit, try and sign Tua. I'll even take his little brother, Taulia, from Maryland. What's he up to these days? And this is what I'm talking about, the throw power. This is what I was looking for. So we're already sitting at 99 throw power. If the O-line will block for him. We're 0-7. Rodriguez gets another ability. Flat zone KO. Yeah, I'm cool with that. 85 overall, though, progressing really, really nicely. I am in the mood for a left guard, and this guy might be the best thing going. He looks unbelievable. He doesn't really pass block the best, but regardless, I think this is still a guy that we need to pick up. So we have the first pick at the moment since we are doing so bad. And that left guard that I want is all the way down in 15th. I mean, this is a no-brainer right here. And then there was also a defensive end that I was looking at as well. I think he might be a round 2 player. I think he is. If Leonard drops, I'm not opposed to trading up. Because once we get a right end, we are pretty much done. In fact, you know what? I think I might trade up for another top pick. Okay, so we now have the 1 and 2 pick. So we can basically go wherever we want, depending on if the Saints do finish second last here. So we have now officially maxed out defensive back guru. And this is kind of what I mean. Everybody's progressing so nicely here. Edward Barnett, our rookie right guard that we got. Even though he was only a 73, he's up to a 75 now. He's a superstar. If we could just sign a crazy quarterback, some D linemen, I mean, let's just get it done. Because this is the second year in a row that I'm sitting here saying, let's get defensive end, bro. Let's get defensive end. Like, let's just get it done. You know, why are we sitting here chirping away? Let's just do the damn thing. So I've decided to let Christian Fulton go, BJ Hill as well, Thomas Graham as well, because we really don't need cornerbacks. BJ Hill would have been nice, but he's 30, gonna regress. And I just don't think he's worth the money that he's after at all. Charlie Olsen is genuinely starting to develop. 4K yards, 20 touchdowns, 17 picks. Because I sit here and it's been a while in real life, he's only like 2 years experience. Like, he's still young. He led the team in rushing as well. We did not run the ball at all. We were not a running team. Bro, look at this. He took off all the time. Receiving in those... Zylstra led the team in passing yards. You can't make this up. We have DeAndre Shivers, who is an award winner. This guy's a superstar wide receiver, will very easily become a superstar X Factor, I should hope. And he got out and caught by Zylstra. The stats are a bit funky, aren't they? Because the rushing yards weren't really there either. Defensively, Chuck Fort led the team with 100 tackles. I knew we drafted him for a reason. Should be a superstar. Jamal Adams helping out the squad quite a bit. Okay, so Joel Bitonio's back in here at a 90 overall. Really? This is it? What a terrible offseason. I don't want any of these players. Drake Jackson, I guess, would not be the worst thing in the world, just because we kind of need him. We're not going to tell him that, but we really need him. And he went to the Rams. Daniel Justice. Okay, so we are officially getting the other guy. I'm 100% getting my left guard straight away. Hidden development again, so hopefully, imagine if we had 2 superstar offensive linemen. Like, well, we didn't want Leonard, but I guess I will pick him up. Seems like we are reaching now that it's the 4th pick and it's like here in front of us, but he's not bad. I'll tell you that much. 91 Excel. Fits the scheme. That's what I'm talking about. And the computer got Kevin Sherwood in the 6th round, 74 overall. He is a superstar. Oh, man. So the guy that we wanted to get, Daniel Justice, is only also a star dev, which leaves one more defensive end, Gary Conover. Oh, he's normal dev. Never mind, buddy. So this must have been a pretty bad draft class, which I'm not surprised at, considering how bad free agency was. Chuck Ford, new ability unlocked. Did he go up to a superstar? This is kind of getting a bit disgusting now. Also good to see that Sherwood is our slot receiver. And of course, the reason we haven't upgraded tight end is because we know that Zylstra is actually a beast. I kind of wanted Leonard to play defensive end, but we got Luke Taylor last year. The Leonard probably does stay at DT, even though it's kind of undersized. Oh yeah, linebacker is our biggest problem. So this year we're definitely looking for linebacker. But other than that, the team is really, really good. If we just get a really good quarterback, then it's wraps. Okay, for the first time, we're not last in the division. Progress is being made here. And I kind of feel like Braden Biddle here is a bit of bait. We already got a Biddle on the team. He's not very good. The quarterbacks also don't look very good. I wish that we got genuinely good quarterbacks. It has to be Jason Warner. This is the most obvious pick of all time. A hit power, A play rec, A man, A zone, A block shooting, A awareness, A injury, A tackle, A pursuit, A power. What? He's round 1 projected, but he might be the best linebacker I've ever seen in this draft. Normally, I don't let my players progress, and that seems to be the biggest theme with my rebuilds, that I don't let my young players progress. That's why I'm going through it a little bit faster this time around and letting these players develop. Rodriguez is up to a 90, Bullock up to an 85, Norwood already up to an 82. I just want to see my players be great, you know? Like, even the crap players become good players when they have this many upgrades. 2nd in the NFL. Olsen is that dude. 28 touchdowns, 19 picks, 4,500 yards. How we're not making the playoffs is beyond me. George Biddle looking a little bit more normal this year. 915 rushing yards. We're getting it done on the ground. Zylstra is that dude, bro. I'm telling you, Shane Zylstra. 1,200 yards. In fact, Shivers was the worst. We nearly had 4 receivers over 1,000 yards. Kevin Sherwood, the rookie. Surely this is rookie of the year material. I just don't know how this tight end is doing this. Like, he's always leading the team. He's a 71 overall. Still growing pains. Russ Norwood, who was not a right tackle, kind of pushed him out there, let in 13 sacks. Bullock leading the team in tackles again. This guy might be the most underrated player that we have on this Bulls team. Only 24 years old. Marquise Rodriguez is up to a 92. So Tyreek got him a big contract, but it's still not a top offer though. We're not in the hunt. 16 teams interested. And even to the point where our quarterback is better than the ones that are in here, like Daniel Jones. No thank you. Deshaun Watson, no thank you. And I'm just going to go pretty much all in on Van Ness here. Sign him away for life. Yes, I am overpaying, but we have more than enough money. And I'd rather start spending it than saving it every bloody year. A very old Tyreek, but still 95 overall, should get us over the hump. It just comes down to our quarterback at this point. Is he ready for prime time? Or I could get Nolan Smith Jr. That's what I'm going to do. 84 overall, getting better. We need to get this middle linebacker though, so I don't mind trading up here. Oh, we don't have a first rounder. Wait. So let me just go ahead and trade away some of these picks, yeah. Get this first pick. This might be the best player I've ever seen. Hidden development. Sounds about right. 22 years old. Future Hall of Famer, without a doubt. If I can't get it done with this team, then something is wrong. At least 80 overall. He's 81. Already up to an 82 because of our boost that we've been doing. 88 tackle, 84 speed, good pursuit, good excel, good block shedding, good hit power. He's an X Factor. Okay. It just made too much sense. He had to be a superstar X Factor. So we also got Colin Hitchens, who is not replacing our other tight end, who I already forgot his name. It started with a Z. What was it? Reveal a hidden development once per season. Jason Warner. So we've got him confirmed as an X Factor. So he's on the squad as an X Factor. Everybody re-signed on their player option. So this is essentially a last year before we have to pay for everybody to be here. Nah, rebuild's done. You gotta be joking. He hasn't even unlocked his first ability because of his overall. At 30 years old, nonetheless. So yeah, now we got Tyreek, Shivers, Donovan Peoples-Jones, who I'm actually going to move up. Zylstra's going to overtake Hitchens here without a doubt. Tell me this team's not making the playoffs with a straight face. Look at our defense. We're very balanced. We don't have a lot of depth. That's anything. We do have depth at some positions like free safety, strong safety. We have Grant Delpit who's just chilling. Like Delpit could be a star somewhere else. We have Jeff Okuda still, by the way. We still held on to him. This team has to do it. This is the dream team. If they don't do it this year, I don't know what to tell you. So now we got a two-headed monster in Biddle and Morse. We just got Morse from the trade. Big Zylstra getting a start, of course. The computer is trying to move on from Charlie Olsen. They don't want to re-sign him, but I'll re-sign him. Oh wait, we literally don't have the money. I mean, I just don't get it. 87 overall team, but 1-7. I even went out of my way to give Tyreek a bag, and I don't know if he's even doing anything out here. These two are literally the only normal devs on the entire team. There's no shot we win every game for the rest of the season, right? There's no way. We probably have a new quarterback here. Brand new year, probably brand... You see it for yourself, 88, 85, 86. By some divine miracle, we were able to keep the squad together. We did lose Zylstra, though. It wouldn't even feel like a Super Bowl if we won it, because Zylstra's not here. Warner's up to an 89. Bullock is up to an 89. Rodriguez is up to a 94. Fort is an 84. Farrell is up to an 88. Okay, here we go. Mid-season mark with the Dallas Cowboys playbook. 4-9? What am I doing wrong? We're nearly a 90 overall. We still have our quarterback. We lost our outside linebacker because we didn't have enough money. We could go one more year, see what the word is. This is the first time we've been positive. We're leading the division, 0-7 for the Niners and Rams. Oh my goodness, they're trading me an X-Factor middle linebacker. Reggie Brooks? Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much, Giants. I will gladly take an X-Factor for a wide receiver I don't even use. Thank you very much. 91 offense. We couldn't do it with Zylstra, which freaking sucks. Brooks going straight up to middle linebacker too. It was a win. Okay, Seattle lost, so all we gotta do is beat the Cowboys, which we did. We're in the playoffs. Finally. Isn't it crazy to think that you look at our team and this is their first ever playoffs? We have home field advantage and they are an 84 overall. There's no way we lose this, right? First time I'm seeing Olsen. He does not look like a quarterback. He looks more like an offensive lineman here. Okay, I got hit. 3 from 8, 2 picks? Because I got Reek and I got Shivers here. And I'd put that on the money. Like on simulation. That's why we're losing, because Olsen was this bad. That's a freaking missile. It's underthrown. How was that not a catch? Take that short all day. Man, our quarterback has to start making some better throws. Because like on the sim, obviously he played really bad, but... Take those. Finally, we're in. It's a very low-scoring game here. I don't have any of my adjustments on either, so they might get this. But that's my mistake. Wingard. Playing linebacker. Okay. That's going to be a sack. Let's go. Nolan Smith. Flag on the play. What a terrible throw. We're meant to have the best deep accuracy in the game. You got all the time in the world in the pocket. He's freaking out for whatever reason. I actually forgot how to do this though. I think that's good. That should be good. That's what I'm talking about, man. Okay, we need a score here. We did score. My dude ever wants to snap the ball. Whatever, bro. Like, this quarterback actually is the shittest quarterback I've ever used in my life. This is an easy throw. Separation. It's an X factor. And we're going to lose our first playoff game. And you know what? That is the official ending right there. If we sign Tua in free agency, we win a Super Bowl. I really, really love the Madden rebuild. So if you guys had fun, make sure you let me know down in the comment section by leaving a like and a comment. It just shows me that you guys want to see more of what I'm doing, especially with the rebuilds. But if you made it this far in the video, you are the real MVP. I hope the rest of your day is awesome. And from me personally, I'm out. Peace.